What is up, guys? Welcome on back to Tech Talk Vids. And in today's video, I want to talk to you a little bit about older phones, like this Galaxy S22 or an S21, and why it may be a better buy for you to buy one of those. Even they still have those brand new in the box, sealed, never sold, or refurbished, than buying the latest and greatest flagship. Let's talk about it.
For the longest time, whoa, for the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent.
Now, welcome on back, guys. Welcome on back here to Tech Talk Biz. Now, I laugh and I joke or whatever, and I talk about Foodstamp phones and cheap phones and things of that nature. But one of the things that I think is very remiss, and yes, look at this, I'm editing a video on an S22 from years ago. What? Yeah. For me, I've learned that, yeah, newer phones, right, like your S24 Ultras, great. In my opinion, probably still the best phone you can buy for the money, flagship-wise, right? Like every single bell and whistle, beast mode of a phone. And then you have, your OnePlus 12s, which I still think maybe value for the money-wise is probably top-notch, next to maybe last year's Moto Edge Plus 2023 5G. That's a beast as well. And then we have cheaper phones like the Moto G Stylus 2024 5G. All of those phones you're still going to pay over $300 for. But what if you could get the latest version of Android, meaning Android 14. 15 is coming. I know it's coming sometime tomorrow or the next day or whatever on Pixel devices. And in the next few months and maybe next year it'll roll out to other devices. But what if I told you you could buy an S22, which has the crazy zoom camera, amazing cameras, AMOLED display, 120 hertz screen. Yeah, it's got the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip, right? Basically the same chip that you're going to find in that 2023 Moto Edge Plus 5G, right? But you could pick this up for about $200. We are approaching Foodstamp prices on former Samsung flagship phones. Now, people will say, it's just a regular S22, TK. That's not a flagship phone. Pump your brakes there. Everybody doesn't want to have the big, giant flagship phone, right? The big stylus, the big, huge-ass phone. Some people like this. And one of the things I can tell you for me, when it comes to this phone, I love how small it is, how pocketable it is. Look, it's already taken a tumble. It's already got a little nick right there on the camera where it ate shit when I dropped it. But it's $200. $200 opposed to $999 or whatever the S24 is, right? Now, is this going to do all the stuff the S24 does? No. But one of the things that I did see with this is Gemini works just fine for me on this. I get the AI features that I like. I'm able to do all my social media stuff with it. I'm able to have conversations with Gemini with no problem on this. Like, I'll give you an example. Hey, can you tell me a little bit about why it might be great to buy a Galaxy S22 over a Galaxy S24?
Okay, here's the deal with the Galaxy S22. While it's not the newest phone on the block, it's still really solid. Here's why it might be a good choice. First off, the price. Newer phones tend to be pricier, so if you're on a budget, the S22 might be a better option. It's also got a great display and a good camera system that can handle most anything you throw at it. If you're not someone who needs the absolute latest features or tech specs, the S22 is a great phone that won't disappoint.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Is there anything else you'd like to know about the Galaxy S22?
Nah, can you tell me who I should bet on for the late game today on NFL Sunday?
The late game on Sunday is Cincinnati at New York. Both teams are coming off close losses, so it should be a good one. The Bengals are favored, but the Giants are tough at home. Honestly, it's a real toss-up. If you like points, you might want to lean towards the Bengals. Their offense can get hot in a hurry. On the other hand, if you like the underdog, the Giants have a solid defense and could keep it close. It's really up to you and how you see the game going. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, sounds good. Best of luck.
So, you heard it from AI or from Gemini yourself. This phone can literally do pretty much everything I can do on an S24. I have AI features that I can have conversations with Gemini right here on a phone that's approaching 3 years old. Yeah, and costs about $200. You can't beat it. I use this phone for when I go out, if I'm going out to like the sports book or going down to the strip. There's been a rash of problems of people stealing phones at casinos, like if you put your phone on the wireless charger while you're playing at a slot machine, or, you know, if you're going out and enjoying yourself and maybe have a few and then leave your phone somewhere. I'm going to be less sad about losing a $200 phone as I am one that costs thousands, okay? So just wanted to make this video because I thought it was interesting, as I've always been a Flagship snob, and I know I have a lot of friends in the tech community that are exactly the same way. They got to have the latest and greatest specs. I'm talking to you, Tech 702. But for me, yeah, I like my. I said I wasn't going to pick it up. I picked it up. Don't get mad. I picked up the iPhone 16 Pro Max because I saw it was a disaster in Tech 702's hands. And I wanted to be able to document it myself, and so far it is a disaster. Like, it's a mess. But you know, we also picked up the Pixel, and we have the S24 Ultra and the OnePlus 12, and pretty much every other flagship this year that mattered. The Red Magic Pro 9, the OnePlus Open. I mean, but I like carrying this little phone. The only other phone that I might carry more than this might be the new Xperia, the Mark 6 smaller version. I think that Mark 6, where it's a little smaller than the Mark 5, might be my new daily small phone carry. But I enjoy it. If you're looking at picking up a phone and you don't want to spend a ton of money, or maybe it's not in your budget, this is one that you should definitely take a look at, because for the price, you can't beat it. I mean, fingerprint sensor, look at this. Fingerprint sensor on point, works like a champ. You get all your apps and stuff in there. Very smooth experience. You get your news. Everything works like it's supposed to. And it's a very pocketable phone. I like it. Especially for $200. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up. If you like what I do, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my